Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. In this video, we are going to be decorating for May 16th, which is a Friday. And we are using this Happy Planner vertical memory keeping planner, and we're customizing it into a 2-page daily, which is what I prefer to use. So every spread is actually for 2 pages. Now we are on Tuesday, May 13th, just trying to get the rest of the week decorated so that it can be planned in. I do like it decorated when I'm planning. So let's get on to Friday. Now, because this is going to be customized into a 2-page daily, I'm just gonna white out these top days. So I've basically been making a 2-page daily from different planners since mid-January, and I've tried a couple other things. I did try a 1-page daily. I did try a weekly planner this year. None of that was really working. I just write too big and I really want to include a lot in my day. So I do like having 2 full pages to kind of write everything on. The other thing is I had last year in the fall, I had several planners, I think maybe 8, and I was flipping around to different planners just to see like what I needed to do for wellness, what I needed to do for cleaning, what I needed to do for work, etc. And it was getting really frustrating to me. I really wanted to just be able to open one spread and see everything, and that's why I opted for a 2-page daily. 1-page daily, if I wrote smaller, it definitely could have worked. Or let's say a 1-page daily, maybe one other planner where you write things. But again, that has the problem of flipping around just to see what you have to do for the day. So I am liking a 2-page daily, just with how big I write. And then I do kind of write everything down that I want to do, like every single thing that comes to my head. The reason I do that is you can think of something sometimes and then later in the day be like, what was that thing that I wanted to get done? At least that is something that I fall into a lot. I miss things because they're not written down. Just my mind needs that extra written reminder. So right now I'm just using some glossy washi. This is actually from Walmart. I am not sure of the brand. I've had it for like 5 years, so I don't remember. I just remember that it was from Walmart. I'm not a huge fan of glossy washi overall, but I do like this blue color for this spread today. Okay, so I've just been doing top and bottom washi, like topping it off, and I really like how that ends up looking. Now, before we get much further, I am going to do my maintenance. So I know this is kind of time consuming. What I'm doing right here is I'm making 1/4 inch lines. I'm just marking where I'm going to need to come across the column here, and I do a 2 column for my timeline. So I like 2 columns for the timeline so that I can write big. And then each column can be a half-hour spot if I need it, like say 9 a.m., 9:30. But I don't usually use it like that. I mostly time block with it, so it's not necessarily precise timing as much as it is like morning block of activities, afternoon block of activities. And that is one reason why I like the 3 separations here with the pink. It's super cute that way. I'm gonna white this out just because it is where I usually write my times. It's pretty cute though. I think I might leave it for now. We'll decide later if I need it out of there, because I could put the time still and just write what I need over there. So anyway, I like to kind of put what I want to be doing for those hours instead of like exact thing at 10:30 or 11. But that is also because I am a stay-home homeschool mom, so I'm not running around a ton. So I don't have those appointments where we have to be somewhere at a certain time. So I've said this before, this is the process of if you want a custom planner, unless you can make one. I know some gals have made, like designed some and then printed them out. I have not been able to do that. Every planner I've used this year, even if it was a daily page with an extra page to make a 2-page daily, I still did some type of maintenance for. And it's one of those things I am fine with because I'm the one who's being picky, but also it's kind of relaxing. And to just have the space that I want to plan, it does make it worth it. So I like to use pencil for this part. And we are almost there. So what I was saying with the 3 sections, you have like your morning block section, afternoon block section, and evening block section. Some people use their entire vertical planner like that. They'll put like everything in the morning on top, everything in the afternoon in the middle, and everything in the evening at the bottom. So we're kind of doing that with time blocking though. And only there. Okay, so that is easy enough. I'm gonna grab my black pen and just write in the times. My first 2 I leave for like my first 3 I leave for my top 3. And I just start writing under. This pen is on its last. This may be the last time I can use it. So you can see it ends at 5 p.m. going straight into the evening, ends at 11 a.m. going straight into the afternoon. So I really like how that's working out. I plan right now from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. And if I ever wanted to do like 8 a.m., 7 a.m., 6 a.m., I would just write those in and start using them. Unfortunately, I'm gonna toss that pen. I would just, add those times and fill in what I wanted to fill in. So, okay, so let's get to the stickers that we're gonna be using today. This is the Rongrong Happy Planner accessory book. And these are on a really good sale on Amazon. I'm gonna put them in the description and I'll try to move it to the top because you get, this is what's left. There's a lot of really good stickers. There's some big stickers, some smaller stickers, seasonal stickers. This is just a really fun accessory book. And then you get these cute, I've already used all of these sticky notes over here, and this like notepad that you could change into a sticky note with some tape runner. But anyway, this is what we're using today. Now I wanted to do a different spread later with the pets, like how some of these gals have their pets and then just the pets. So we'll do that, we'll save those. We may grab some of these accessories back here, but I think we're gonna mostly do these stickers here. So I'm really just gonna start putting them on. We have 2 big sticker sets of girls left, so I'm gonna use those. I mean, these colors are cute. This is why I chose the blue washi, because they at least have one girl in each section with jeans. So I thought it'd be cute to grab the blue. Now for this set of girls, whoops, it's not. I want her wine arm cup, or coffee, that's coffee. Her coffee cup to come with this. I don't want them up here. I'm gonna turn it upside down just so I can see where their head should be. Maybe we white out a little on top, because then I can move them up a little. Okay, so I am gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna do this whole line here, white it out. And their heads can be a little up on the, right under the washi, and I can have a little more room for writing. Yeah, so it does take my 9 a.m. That's okay. And I can always add a box there, or sometimes I do write on top of the sticker. But those look cute. How can you not love that? And we have Girl Gang and Hustle and Heart. So I want to grab those off to use. So let's look at our boxes. The boxes that I was thinking of using are all the blue boxes from this Rongrong Pastel box sticker book. We have 2 shades of boxes in here, so Let's go with this light one first. I think I'm just gonna grab this big guy out. So I do like this here, the little bullets there with the colors. So I'm instead gonna cut this not in half, but like a little off. And I did this with one of my other spreads this week. I like how it turned out. So we need to find, I think all these girls are already on here except for her. So these two are not on there. She's on but in a different jacket, so we might get away with her. And then is she, yeah, actually she's not in it either. Okay, all 4 of those girls can be used. So we are going to utilize them. Let's grab this gal first. So she technically is right there, but just with a different outfit. And let's put her, what does she have? She has like a purse. She looks like maybe she's going to get some errands done or, you know, get some stuff done. So we're going to put her here in the work section. Yeah, that's cute. All right, so for this one, we can grab, let's grab this gal. She looks, she doesn't look like she's going to clean. She has high heels on, but I'm going to put her in my cleaning section anyway. Oh, you know what? We're going to do this one vertically. Maybe not. We don't have to do it vertically. Okay, so she's gonna go that way. And just the same thing. I'm just gonna stick her on the edge. Yeah. So it kind of looks like I whited out that line and then stuck the sticker on, but I didn't have to white it out. So I like that. All right, so those are definitely on there. Those are gonna be set aside. Let's get some more boxes. Some of this darker blue. It's only slightly darker. I'm gonna grab this checklist while I'm over here because I do like a good checklist. They're back here more. Oh, this is a fun circle. I think that could be fun. And I'll grab this one just in case, but I want a bigger one probably. This book is different than any other colored box sticker book because the boxes are actually like different colors throughout. So if you get to blue, you may not know if like all your blues are used up because you might have to just go to a different section and then you'll find the same color blue that you thought was gone. So it's a little confusing. But I do still really like the Rongrong boxes because if you have something you're covering up, you can't see the lines as well through it when you use any other brand box that I've used so far. You will see the lines through it. The Rongrong just went that little extra step and made it slightly darker, so I'm happy with that. Okay, that's good for a start, and I'm gonna get a couple more boxes on and then we'll just add some more decoration around them. Sometimes boxes can kind of be a decoration in themselves because they put color on the page and they can look super cute. Okay, so we have this vertical box can come too. Let's get some of this on. I think I'm going to slightly come over my timeline here just to get some color, because what can happen with a timeline is this middle spot where your timeline is can really be plain, look plain. Okay, and then over here, I love to have boxes up here in my wellness section. So let's get one up here too, vertically. All right, and this is a little lighter, so I think that's going to be cute. There. This one was not straight. It's close though. I don't know. I'm not going to risk ripping my page. So let's go see if we have any of the lighter blues again. We have lighter blue circles. Those will be fun. We'll use some of those. So we have one circle there. We'll put a circle over here. It's fun to have like a little box over here in my weather because I can put the temperature or approximate temperature in there. I'll put this over here. Okay, anything else? Oh, here's a light box. You know what? I think this one's the same color. It is. How did I do that? It's okay. We're gonna switch them out though. We might extend it with that one, but I just like to vary the colors a little. You know, like that. I like that better. And except that they're crooked. We'll go back and fix that in a second. I don't know, maybe too many circles around there. So you do have to be careful taking up Rongrong boxes. The reason that you can't see through them so well is that they are pretty strong boxes. So this time if it's a little crooked, I'm probably gonna leave it. And we'll just put that there. Circle, circle, it's okay. All right, and I think we can actually, I think that's gonna be all the boxes. Is that a third blue? Yeah, that's the same color. I mean, we can maybe put a box down there. We'll do that. And we'll grab this circle for it. Okay, so the camera went out for a second. I just added a couple boxes down here and this little box up there. So now I think we punch in a couple more gals. She may not be the right tone we're going for. But I think we can do some of these. So we'll do like Girl Gang here with that cute pink. No, we'll do the red over here. Because we don't even have red on this page, but we do over there. So we'll put Hustle and Heart right there. And I think just Girl Gang. We'll put it back this way here. And it separates these boxes a little, so if I want to separate a task, it can be separated. Okay, and then we already have, no, we don't have these girls on. Oh, but we kind of have them in here, but you know what? We're going to get one of these gals on too. Okay, I like it when I find one that's not on yet. So we'll put them right about here. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty cute. All right, so I might do washi in the middle. And what do I think would be fun? You know what I liked that I used earlier was this black and white stripe washi. I don't know if it's gonna work for this, but let's just grab it. I don't want to spend forever finding washi. So this is just gonna add a little more decoration in here. It's not really needed. I just like a little more variety. It needs like a little more color here. I'm gonna do this one from over here because we have the space. So if I start one from the left, then the next one will be from the right. So that's why I'm gonna switch them. I'm gonna do this one from the left over here. And about there, I think. Looks good. It doesn't add color, but it adds design. I like it. Okay, we'll have to cut this little. This is the part that kind of sticks up when you put your washi away. I like that little piece that kind of pulls up. And it doesn't stick so well. So do the same thing here, and then that gives her something to stand on. So I do like that. I don't like when the girls are just like floating. Okay, and then we will give her something to stand on too. And I'm just gonna straighten this hustle and heart a little. Maybe even put a tiny bit on top. Oh, that ripped the box sticker. But I've done this before, and all it does is kind of look like I whited it out underneath the sticker, so I think it's gonna be fine. Let's see if we can get that off the back. Yeah, that came off okay. When you move stickers around, you always have a little bit of a risk of that kind of thing. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely cute enough. So let's get the date on, and I thought for this particular date, I'm gonna stick this back in, close it up, and we're doing the date is what we're doing. So for this little prompt over here, I loved these moments. I could do that for my day, right? 5 things I like about my day on Thursday, or this is Friday, or I could just make it like a list, which is probably what I'm gonna do, because I do need a list. Okay, Mojo Jojo Plans dated in the black and white, and we're just gonna put Friday, May, and I like that Friday and May are the same height. In the pastel one, May is always quite a bit bigger than the day, but the number is bigger always in both the pastel and in the black and white. So these two are even, but then the 15 is a little bigger. But yeah, that is cute. I like it. And it was quick and simple. I really needed that at the end of this week because I have had a busy decorating week and a lot of editing, trying to get some old videos on, which I'm not gonna stop. I know it looks like my channel has been spamming like crazy, but I did all the effort to decorate for the end of April. So I really wanted to get them on the channel, but I'm gonna stop. Maybe one more, because I really do like my Friday of that last April decoration. Okay, but for now, this is Friday, May 15th, and we are cutting it a little close because we're here on Tuesday. Started planning for tomorrow, so Thursday, Friday, and now the next one that we have to do is Saturday. Then we're done for the week, but we have to immediately start into the next week, which is good. It keeps me busy. But this is how this one turned out using Rongrong accessory book. So many cute Rongrong girls in this spread. I love it with her pastel boxes. Makes it fun, cute spread, plenty of room to write, and lots of fun little nooks and crannies to write in. So I am gonna love it. Okay, so stay tuned for Saturday and decorating for next week, and a couple other videos that may be coming up soon, I hope. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.